a night walk in the middle of the night, which is a good time to do them. So how are you, everybody? Welcome to my Haps channel. I've tried linking it with YouTube, so we'll see what happens with that. That sounds like it might be fun. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what this is like, see what the signal's like, see what the connection's like, etc. See how we get along, shall we? So, as always, I can't see if anybody's joining at the moment. Maybe somebody will, maybe somebody won't. You can tell me as well. Hello, Paul. You can tell me as well. We're not discussing the football today, by the way, just in case you were wondering. You can tell me what the sound is like. If you can hear the birds, that'd be nice. The birds chirping. If you can hear me, I suppose that'd be quite nice. And pictures as well. Hello, Led. Hello, Senator. How are you? Hello, Ari. Good evening, everybody. So I'm out walking, getting my exercise for today in. Bird sound effect's good. Oh, Mel. Now here, sometimes when I'm at this part of my little walk, I sometimes see a cat, which might come running up to me. Same cat. Picture's a little fuzzy, okay, but it sounds great. Am I safe? I'm safe. Yes. So I'm using my AirPods, trying them out, seeing what they're like. It's a little bit windy tonight, so I've got my hood up. I'm trying my AirPods to see what that's like. But it's nice you can hear the birds. But there's no cat here yet. Oh, I can just feel the start of a little bit of rain. I've noticed previously doing this in this way, AirPods connected, that I can't flip the camera around, otherwise it starts to make strange noises. So it's just going to have to be you watching where I'm going. Hello, Tanya. Rather than looking at me, which I'm sure will be a massive disappointment for many of you. We'll just see how that goes. No snow or precipitation. Well, I just, like I say, I just felt a little bit of rain there. Down an alleyway, we're beside the railway. You can see the fence of the railway, and you can see the red light, and you should be just about able to see that's interesting. I've just got an email from YouTube saying now live on your channel, which is very interesting. Very interesting. Do I have legs? I do have legs, yes. Anyway, see. Hello, Westminster, Maryland, is that? Hello, Space Gal Market, welcome. I haven't seen you on Hats. That's good. Nice to know you're here as well. Let's go this way. Yeah, so not an alleyway, but it's called the Black Path locally. Beside the railway. You knew it, did you? You knew I had legs. Some people say so. Slightly disappointed, but yeah, last few times I've been walking along here at night, I've not seen that cat, sadly. Hello, welcome. I have to have so many hours and subscribe to live stream on YouTube from mobile. Yeah, but I'm just wondering, is it effectively broadcasting from another device rather than mobile? So that's interesting. But hello, anybody, if you're watching from YouTube, I don't suppose you can comment. But hello. Hello, Sean. Nobody else walking. I've seen one other person at a distance. But, you know, it's 2 a.m. or something. 5 to 2. I can see the time easily here, can't I? Yeah, laptop you can live stream. I could live stream on YouTube. Well, about a year ago, I guess. I could do it from my phone, but then they changed the thing. I can see that, Mr. Ledman. Yes. Now, why have you got a little red bar there? Why have you got a red bar, lad? What's going on with that? Watching on apps, good. Do you carry pepper spray? No. Yes. Who am I stalking tonight? All of you. Cheerio, are you going somewhere? Are you off? Oh, it's nice of you to come in here. Okay, lad. Are you watching on YouTube? Okay. Are you right? Good. That is good to know. That's very good to know, in fact. Yes. Now, on YouTube, lad, if you're there, if you're watching, is it possible to know how many other people are watching on YouTube? Because I can't even tell how many people are watching on Hats. And certainly not from Twitter either. You was watching on YouTube back in Hats. Okay. Well, welcome, Brenda. So it seems to be going all right so far, I think. It's going all right. I'm in Tweed Bank. Just approaching the station. Tweed Bank. If you remember, some of you might recall, back in like March and April, during the first proper lockdown, or proper-ish lockdown, there was a car here, not that one, but there was a car, it was a Golf in fact, that was abandoned. It says 67 watching. Now that's the cumulative total here on Hats. So it's not the number of people who are watching live, it's the number of people who have been watching, including people who are watching live. Oh, big D. Audio and video, great. Good. So I'm kind of doing this to test the low light performance again as well. You remember the Golf. It was just up there. An abandoned Golf. Hello, Chris. It had a flat tire. It stayed there for 3 viewers on YouTube. One was probably you. Okay. Nice to know. Good to know that. So eventually, I don't know if the owners came and removed it, or if the police removed it or what. You're not used to it yet. Yes, but I believe that's true anyway, that the 67 is the number, the total number of people who have seen this, I think. So I believe that they're going to tell you what, I'm going to go like that. Just see if that helps anything, if that makes it easier to hold my phone. Not really. But it does allow me to see the picture a bit better. So what's going on? Dan Heaton just subscribed. Thank you, Dan Heaton, for subscribing. Yeah. What was I saying? I lost the thread of my conversation there. Never mind. I can see you, Laura. So you're on YouTube as well. You've got the little red bar. Okay, good. Get ready, it says. Hang on. Okay. Frozen, right. It crashed there. Oh, and I've gone back to me. Right, what I'm going to do, hold on everybody, hold on. I'm going to, hello Yasin, I'm going to remove my AirPods, like that. Oh, am I not live on Periscope? No, I should be on Twitter though. So no, I haven't jumped ship. Right, what's the situation? If you can hear me now, if you can see the screen, type hearts were robbed in the shootout. Okay. See me live. See the screen live. So I know what's happening. You can hear me. We can hear you. We can see you. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. And so what happened there was the app crashed. It just closed off the screen and removed the earphones. The voice is clearer. But thank you, lad. But the wind performance might be a problem. It's windy. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. It might be windier now. Yes. Hello, Finbar. And I think my little live window, the window on the left-hand side, isn't showing me the live view. So if I move around, or the broadcast view isn't being shown. It's stuck where it was. The winds of Scotland. Thank you for subscribing, Michael Wright. So, no, to answer Maggie Lady's comment or question, I haven't switched to apps. I can't stay awake, okay, fair enough. Kind of scared in the dark, no, you shouldn't. Yeah, so I haven't switched to apps, but I'm trying it out, I'm testing it out, seeing how it's like, seeing if I can get used to it, seeing if I like the way it works, the format and so on. Giving it a go. We might be using Twitter Live, because I believe that is changing and improving. I hear improving, and of course I've still got 3 months on Periscope. So I'm keeping my options open. I'm seeing how it goes. Archbishop, that's right. Doe Darling's on YouTube as well, it seems. Shall we have a quick look at the railway station just while I'm passing? Shall we? Yes, disgraced former Archbishop. That's right. There's 2 trains in. Good idea, yes. Keep my options open. I think that's sensible. Tell you what we'll do while we're here. Please use the station helpline for timetable information. Yes, let's go and have a look at how do people watch Haps from YT. I'm not sure how it works, to be honest, but there you go. Can you read that? Borders Railway, opened by Her Majesty the Queen. September 2015. Didn't Twitter say it was going to use some parakeet? It looks like it. So I think the red lines means those people are watching on YouTube. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, anyway, railway station. Just uploading a video and I popped up. Well, here you go. But also opened even more prestigiously by Councillor David Parker. On 5 days earlier than the Queen. So the railway was open, but the station was open on the 5th. So the councillor got in 4 days ahead. Yes, the Queen came down here on the Flying Scotsman, I think. I scoped it. That was 5 years ago. So if you want to see that, there's not very much there, and it was when I was fairly new to Periscope. but you can search on Twitter, I think, and see if you search for A9630 Scotsman, I guess. You might see that. Thank you for the 10-cent award. Hello, Atlanta. Did you come on the train? Of course you came on the train. That's the Flying Scotsman. You can chat to Doe. You can. It's good, isn't it? Well, let me just scroll through the comments, see what I missed. Well, there's something next to each person representing each platform. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Vegan Doe's on Haps now, I think. Our little red bars disappeared. Oh, I'll tell you what I can do now. Okay, first of all, it looks as if the live window is back. I'm sure she got a seat, yes. I think probably somebody saved her a seat. She'll have sent out a flunky to grab her a seat, I would think. It's called the High Ward, yes it is. A disgraced former Archbishop, that's me. So I think, now that I've taken my yes, there we are. Now that I've taken my AirPods out, I think you should be able to I should be able to switch like that without the sound being terrible. More terrible anyway, I think. So I think we can do that. Okay. Yeah, so it's very interesting. I linked my my YouTube account today, just a few hours ago actually, and I wasn't expecting it necessarily to work, to be honest, for broadcasting live. So that's very interesting. That is very interesting. I'll have to see how that goes. Maybe we'll do some reading. It's going to do that. Thank you, Sean. That high five award as well. Shall I give you a high five? There. I don't want to be all Jason, but you know, thank you, Finbar as well. It's good to know it works. Yes, it is good to know it works. So that's something that Periscope can't do. Will you take the vaccine jab and over by the NHS? Yes. It's so dark, you don't feel unsafe. I'm safe. Don't worry about that, I'm safe. I'm big, I'm tough, I can handle it. There's nobody else around, so don't worry. The mere fact that it's dark doesn't make it any more dangerous than the daytime. In fact, I think it makes it less dangerous because there's few people around. So don't worry about that. I don't. When I came out, I walked about a kilometre or so. Testing the lag of comments, says Doe from YouTube. I walked about a kilometre when I came out here, and then realised that I'm really hungry. I hadn't actually noticed. I do that sometimes. I hadn't noticed that I was really hungry, but I'd already started walking, and I didn't just want to walk back again. So I'm going to have to walk while it's hungry. Thank you, Helen, for those super hearts. Super heart award here. It's very nice. Should do a vaccine review. I'm getting safe. I'm getting inoculated. Yes. I'm getting peaches. I'm getting a little bit of hint of pine. I'm getting protected. Do I have homeless? Or do I have homeless? There are homeless people in Scotland, certainly. There's nobody, as far as I know, there's nobody living on the streets where I am. Overall sense of well-being, that's right. Yeah, no snacks on me, I don't know. Yeah, no homeless people living here, although there certainly is in Edinburgh, living on the streets. Jelly Golden, you got the reference, thank you. Hello, Kobe South. Or is it South again? I forget. But you must be watching from YouTube as well, because you've got a little red bar by your name. That's really good. I'm really impressed by that. So I'll have to figure out if I can edit like the title and stuff on YouTube later on. I suppose I can. That's certainly giving me think about. Can you read that? Just subscribe, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Can you read that? Have you got a good enough picture there? It says a tree is not just for Christmas. Plant trees, and presumably tree plants as well. That's because this area, it's going to be developed. It's going to be a hotel and stuff. But they've, for obvious reasons, they're not building anything just at the moment. But they cleared it all off, cleared all the trees away, and it's basically just scrubland now. And that happened January or February or so. YouTube live stream loophole. You'll link to it. Yes, have you not tried? Right. Well, yeah, I've seen it. Anyway, so yes, that happened. I started lockdown, and on your TV in your bedroom, lovely. And there was a protest here. People put up banners saying, you didn't need to cut down the trees, basically. And nothing's happened since. They've not built anything since. And in that time, it's just scrubland. It's a horrible sight. Just being cleared of trees. I mean, it wasn't like ancient forest, but it was a nice lot of trees. So one or two new signs have appeared in the past week or so. There, Deepaul is taking right about with him. What an experience, eh? So I guess that means you're using HAPS on your television, is that right? Oh, I tell you what, I could take my hood off now, couldn't I? Since I'm not on my AirPods, I was using that as kind of a windshield rather than for the rain. So I'll take that off. Lucky me. Lucky me. Just seeing there's some rabbits where there usually is. So yeah, it might be a little bit windy. So I guess perhaps, well, maybe I should have said this right at the start. What's right at the top? It's the people who sent the awards. It's across the top. There's been a lot of birds around tonight, actually. Yes, I should have explained to YouTube and probably Twitter people as well that we're using HAPS, which is an app for live broadcasting and streaming to other platforms. Paul, just so you know, if you want to reply, you can only hear wind. Okay, right. Just so you all know, if you want to reply to somebody, then you can tap onto their name and it should say reply, or you can just do the @ so you can do @ and then the rest of the name. Oops, nearly walked into the lamppost there. That's the problem with walking backwards into the wind. You can do the @ and then it messages them direct. Well, I mean, it still shows here, but it sends a message directly at them so that they can see it. The wind's down a little bit. So if you want somebody to see what you're saying, you just tap onto their name and then reply, or you type the @ and then the rest of their name. And when you do @ it comes up with a list of people who are here. I think that's how it works. So you can try that if you want to. This guy in the Waking generation got done with donuts in car park, and people wrote he'd done a starchy and harsh display. Very good. Was that is that the hike paper perhaps? Oh, I think I just saw a rabbit up there. Might not have been because it looked a little bit small for that. Certainly too small for a badger, but it might have been a weasel, perhaps, something like that, or a stoat. Could even have been an otter. There's no water around here, really. It'll be long gone by now. So yeah, so I was saying, when I started my walk, I'm maybe about halfway now. But I realised after about a kilometre that I was really hungry, so I'll not be too slow, I hope. Comments didn't show on your TV, but they do it in the app. Okay. Not like the Krispy Kreme donuts, like burning rubber. Yeah, so burning rubber donuts, I guess. Would you mind if let's flick around again so you can see where we are, what we're doing. We're just passing to get back down Melrose bypass. Somebody has dropped a cranberry juice drink box here from Asda. Put the paper on as well. Put it in his car window. Wondering why somebody was done for Christopher. Yeah, that's I would put it in my car window if I was in that. Just so you know, incidentally, so this is landscape, but I'm holding my phone portrait at the moment. It seems to be working all right. It's probably a little bit. More comfortable to hold it portrait, and probably that. Sorry, I wasn't back fast yet. It probably looks a bit less weird, I think, if I'm holding my phone portrait. You know, if anybody else were to walk past and see. Let's go to the supermarket and get some snacks. They'll be closed, unfortunately. The co-op opens at 7, so it's still a good 5 hours away. Be nice though, wouldn't it? Maybe I will do sometime. But yeah, I think probably. Am I in zoomed in mode? No, it's not zoomed in. I'll show you the zoomed in mode, which is impressive. Let me zoom. You can see the back of that sign. That's the zoom mode. That's pretty decent, isn't it? Pretty decent, isn't it? Need a double IPA. Well, I've got. I don't know if I've got a double IPA, but I've got some IPA in my fridge. So maybe later. Yeah, so definitely want to get something. Yeah, it does get very fuzzy, especially at night, I guess. But it's a good zoom. Yeah, so I was saying I want to be not too slow tonight, because I need to go home and eat something, because I'm hungry. The super's pretty good. Alright, Mel, you go to sleep. That's fine. Nice to have you here. What's the temperature? It's alright. I haven't noticed it being cold. So it's, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 degrees. What day is this? I have no idea. I think it's Sunday into Monday, isn't it? Must be pornographic because it's blurred out. Yeah, that's how it works, definitely. Sequence of no, I didn't do that. I'm thinking, as you know, Helen, with the whole of Scotland. Goodness, it's a loud bird, isn't it? Not you, Helen. I'm referring to the tweeting. Yes, with the whole of Scotland going into Tier 4, which is the harshest lockdown from Boxing Day. I think the most sensible thing to do would be to treat it as if it starts now, rather than waiting for it to be Boxing Day. So I won't be going into the cafe or the pub or anything like that for the next 3 or 4 weeks, which is unfortunate, but that's what needs to be done because of the new strain. Yeah, absolutely. So for the time being, I think it's just going to be outside broadcasts on Haps or Twitter or Periscope. And I'll have to see about filming my YouTube videos as well. You know, my reading Moby Dick. I'll have to see what I'm going to do about that. But yeah, that's the situation as it is at the moment, because everything's, well, pretty much everything's being closed. Certainly non-essential shops are closing, and you know, all the libraries and stuff like that. So pretty much, apart from the schools, it's pretty much full lockdown again from the 26th. Does the place you usually broadcast from at night have other people in it? No. But even so, I think it's most sensible to not use any building at all other than home, if you see what I mean. I've not been up the Yollands on Haps, no. I mean, come on, do you know how muddy it is up those paths at the moment? With all the rain we've been having over the past few months, it's going to be an absolute quagmire up there. And you know, we've only been on Haps for, what, a week? Something like that, maybe less. I will, though. Certainly I will do. You know, it'll certainly be a lot of fun. It'll be very nice to get up there in time. And plenty of other places as well. You know, all the castles and lochs and all the most beautiful places around here. As it stands, I can't get up to Edinburgh to show the, you know, Edinburgh Castle, or will I do a full mouse quiz? I'm in two minds about that, but I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be illegal. Ask me again on Thursday. We'll see. Yeah, so I was saying I can't get up to Edinburgh, so I can't go to the art galleries and go walking down Princess Street and so on. Just see how things pan out. Thank God. No, not cold. Not at all, actually. Let's see what say the temperature is. Hey Siri, what's the temperature?
It's 8 degrees right now.
8 degrees. So that's fine. That's perfect, you know, for walking at night weather, isn't it? 8 degrees. It's hard to see where I am actually in the frame to do that. Maybe we'll do that. See myself a bit better like that. That's right. Is it a bit brighter than on Periscope, I wonder? Or can you see a little bit more in the dark? Or is it about the same, I wonder? Is there no wind chills? No, there's no wind. Not here anyway, it might have been before, but no, there's no wind, it's not cool. The weather is not an issue, it stopped raining. Not that it ever really started. I think it's colder than 8. Well, it might be. I find that actually my watch and Siri on my phone, they always overestimate the temperature a little bit, what they are doing in winter. So it might be about 5. But it's all right. It's all right. You know, it's all right. Trying again. Yeah, so I just think that the picture might be a little bit brighter, possibly. Make sure I don't walk into that lamppost. I'm walking backwards. I can see more more detail and I'm holding the phone landscape myself. So that's nice. It seems less fuzzy, more clear. Yeah, I've noticed that certainly. There seems to be a difference in the quality of the picture as well, not just the fuzziness and the pixelation, but the, I don't know what you'd call it, but a difference in the feel of the picture somehow. It's got a, I don't know what it is, but it's not quite the same picture. It's different, possibly better. I'm not sure if it's better or not, but I think it's a slightly different quality of picture. You being a photographer, I suppose you would pay more attention to that. There's a vehicle now. So I'm going to go like that. I think it looks more as if I'm talking on my phone. If I'm holding my phone portrait, even though we're still broadcasting in landscape. So I've seen people, a few people, ex-periscopers, if you see what I mean. Some are saying that they just don't like apps. They don't like it at all. They don't like the interface. They don't like how it works. It's not what they want. I've certainly seen people saying that. I think a lot of people are like me. They're saying, we'll see how it goes, see what it's like, see if I can get to grips with it. I think most people are probably saying that. Louise Poppy Haps, scopes are sharp and crisp, yeah. And some people are saying, this is great, this is perfect, this is exactly what I want. So I guess that's inevitable, that there's going to be essentially those three opinions. But for me, it's promising. I would say they're definitely very responsive to suggestions and requests for new features and stuff. So I think it's possible that us periscopers can shape the app a little bit more, which is good. I think the guys at apps are trying their best to take on all the feedback. Yeah, I think so. And as we know, Periscope never really did that at all. Has a lot of potential. Yeah, I think so. So as it stands, it's far from perfect. And by perfect, I don't mean a perfect replica of Periscope. I don't want that. I don't want it to be a perfect replica of Periscope. It's new and they're working on it well, so I think it'll be the new thing. Could be, I don't know. Yeah, so I don't want it to be Periscope 2.0. I want it to be itself, but I want it to be A, better than it is, and B, better than Periscope was. And if it can do that, and they've given themselves 3 months until Periscope closes to try to get it into the best shape possible, and I think that's pretty good. You like the team that seem down to earth and personal. I think they will be the reason I stick around. It could be, yeah. My slight worry about that, I mean, yes, you're absolutely right in what you say. My only slight concern is that I think they're all Americans. And I'm not certain that they're going to be getting our sense of humour. I suppose you could say the same about Periscope and Twitter. I'm not absolutely certain that they're going to get quite all of our jokes, for example. I mean, one person, I won't name them, but one person, they were chatting away with lots of other people, and some of the HAPS team were watching and interacting. It might have been one of their Q&As. But one person who is reasonably well known on Periscope, they made a joke which was clearly a joke as far as I'm concerned, which was obviously it was obvious what it was and what she said, but they immediately took it as being a kind of a trolling thing. Okay, yes, well, hopefully, but yeah, they immediately took it as being, oh, this person's definitely a troll, but it wasn't that at all. So that's a slight concern. But there you go. There's the snowman and Urwali. Let's see, what was it? No, it wasn't anything nasty. It definitely wasn't. But it was. If you didn't know, if you didn't know the sense of humour, then it could have been taken wrongly and was taken wrongly. Paraphrase. Oh, it's not important. It's not important. Yeah, yes, it's not important what was said. But just pointing out that maybe they might take a little bit to get used to our sense of humour. But that's all right. That's all right. That's not a problem. Hello, Al. Al in paradise. Can we say the most gorgeous man on hats? Can we say that? Do you think? Is that? I mean, I'm fairly sure it must be true. Surely. How are you doing, Al? Well, that's good. I think we were joking about with the joking about with Pablo and Peter a few days ago. Hello, Kyle Mack. Welcome. Nice to see you. I had a problem where even when I hit the hello button, it's hidden. What platform are you on, Finbar? What are you using? Android or what? Yeah, we're talking about with Pablo and Peter about the stuff in their background, the background of their camera, which is nice, which is fine, which is they took that in good humour. So yeah. What? Oh, I hit it. Interesting. iPhone. That should be okay. How do I have so far? I like it. It's not perfect. It's got its potential. It's got its problems as well, but it's got potential. For the moment, I'm going to stick with it. Not exclusively, we're not in an exclusive relationship. Thank you, Led, for the high five. We're not in an exclusive relationship, me and Haps, yet, but we'll see how it goes. How did you transfer your VIP and followers from Periscope? Well, the followers, you just have to link your account. So you go to the your settings and then socials and other media, I think it's called, something like that, and you link your account onto another. Try it tomorrow. Good. I'll watch out for you. I think I'm following you, aren't I? And then as for the VIP badge, all I had to do was take a screenshot of my Periscope account and emailed it to Pablo, and he linked it up. But I think they're only doing that up to January the 1st. So those of us who are VIPs, Al, etc., I think you've got to get that in fast if you want your VIP badge to be transferred across. Well, I swear and double check there's not against community guidelines. Right, okay, that's good to know. That's certainly good for you to know, isn't it? Potty mouth, Helen. You just smiled, did you? That was all they needed to transfer your badge. Yeah, that'll be right. That won't surprise me in the slightest. Yeah, so like I say, Al, it's going all right. It's going okay. I think it looks okay. There are some very good things that I like. Some things that need fix, but it is still in beta. It does say it's beta, so yeah. Oh, now of course, Doe Darling and Leggy Lady Helen. I'm guessing they haven't blocked each other yet. Are they able to see each other still? But there is the block feature available now. Not that I'm suggesting you should, but the block is available for people to be blocked now. There's also a list of words that you can hide. So you can do those three things. You can block people. You can you don't see those comments. Oh, has she blocked you already then? Interesting. You can block people. You can have a sliding scale of the moderation. So I'm not sure exactly how that's working. I guess possibly Helen said something before which got caught up in that. And there's the list of words that you can have blocked yourself. So I'm not sure. So yeah, Happy New Year. Thank you. So I'm not sure how the sliding scale works yet. And I'm not sure what happens when somebody types a word which is in your blocked list. Yeah, so we'll see how that works, how that comes out. But I mean, that's the sliding scale moderation and the blocked words list. That's something that Periscope's never had. So yeah, there's things in here that are good. You can still see the person comments when you block them. Okay, interesting. So I've not blocked anybody yet, and I've not put anything in my list, and I've gone one notch up on the sliding moderation, but I have put some moderators in. You'll be interested to hear. Yeah, so that's where we are with moderation, and the block button. I think that was because of Periscope, basically, because of the Periscope people coming in, and they very quickly, within a week, glad to hear it though. They very quickly put in a block button for at our suggestion, and because we are might take off slide moderation. Yeah, I might as well actually. So because of our suggestion, and because inevitably we're bringing in lots of trolls with us, they decided to put that in very quickly. Sometimes they are sensitive, yes. Yeah, the new feature. Yeah, so there's been changes appearing very quickly, and incidentally, if you have a look at my profile, and everybody else who's got a badge, you can subscribe to people, but it says at the top, buy me a coffee at the top of the profile page. So glad to see. Yes, definitely. And I think they are. Yeah, so whenever you can subscribe to somebody, it says buy me a coffee at the top of their page, but that's not the buy me a coffee website or app or whatever you want to call it. So it's not the thing that I have, the buymeacoffee.com/A9630. So it's not that. But I did email Pablo about it and pointed it out that I was confused about it and other people might be, and he emailed back quickly, again very quickly, to say yes, we're going to be changing that. So that's really good. It's nice and responsive. Nice and responsive in what they're doing. So we're passing over the Tweed River now. I don't think you can see anything. What is it? Well, the sponsorship. It's just it's kind of just a way of advertising the sponsorship. It says buy me a coffee, but I don't know what it's going to say in the future. But the sponsorship is where you can send somebody a regular amount of money. So if you wanted to, if, for example, if you wanted to say that you would commit to sending me, say, $5 a month or whatever you wanted to do, it can quickly do that. It'll set that up. I think Haps takes 30% of that. I'll point that out. Picture's frozen. Oh dear. Is it frozen for anyone else? Shouldn't be. Yes, it is. Yeah. Hopefully, if I flick you around, we'll see if that unfreezes you, perhaps. might come back. Yeah, so the sponsorship is just a way of sending money regularly to somebody who you enjoy watching, and you can cancel it immediately. I believe it's not like a 6-month thing or anything. Like the Buy Me a Pint ad, yes, similar but not the same. It's better. Okay, right. So maybe that flipping the camera works there. Hello, Grace. Nice to see you here. Hello, Paul Leary as well from Miami. Welcome. Yeah, so it's not a commitment, but it's a regular thing that you can have or not if you wish to do that. Now, I think the hotel's got its lights off, sadly. We can't quite see just past the 40 sign. There is a nice hotel. Basically, it looks like a castle, but it's got all its lights off. It looks beautiful when it's lit up. But it looks as if somebody has just subscribed to me on YouTube. That's nice. So hello if you're watching on YouTube. Shallow Prawny, how are you tonight? How are you tonight? I suppose it's still this evening, isn't it? Over there. How you doing? Let me flip you around again. Planning a little night at the hotel. Yeah, it's just because we're passing the hotel. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it's very nice. As I say, it kind of looks like a castle, basically. It's not. It's a big hotel, King's Nose, it's called. Big house sort of thing. It looks very nice though. Can we get the first rancheros? Yes, you can. Did you come here just for that? Rancheros. Yeah, it is very pretty. I'll show it to you properly sometime. There you go. Dirty Weekend at Indoor, yeah, except of course, I think all the hotels are closing. I think, for the time being. Rancheros. Prawny, what you like. So, incidentally, about the just one last thing about the subscriptions. Thank you, Big D. I'm not suggesting at the moment that people do that, as I'm not certain that I'm going to be staying. Hello, Trapper. As I'm not certain that I'm going to be staying on the app long term, and which frozen again. Let's sneak you around again. Back. As I'm not certain that I'm going to be, fully committing to apps, I'm not suggesting that anybody subscribes to me. We'll see how things go. As I said, we'll see how things go, see how things work out. Good film, point of view horror movie on this road. There are better roads for that, I think. There are better roads. Are we unfrozen again? Did flicking the camera around work? My meter, my signal meter says 4 bars. I'm not sure how much I'm putting faith in that at the moment, though. Oh, do you hear the owl? If I'm quiet, I hear it again. Okay, we'll walk closer to where it was anyway. Yeah, I can think of better roads for a horror movie than this. Here comes a car. Maybe this is the murderer turning up now. Could be the police. No, it's not the police. It's somebody in a green Seat. Doing more than 40 miles an hour, I think. That sounds like it anyway. Right, let's see if we can hear that owl again in a moment. So I'm really pleased about YouTube that that people can watch there. People can watch live and even comment there. So that's very, very good. Sorry I didn't respond to your comment when you came in. Sorry, it's just sort of me. I didn't want to keep interrupting the guy when he was talking. Oh, you're right. Yes. I'm sorry. I think I noticed you smiling at it. I think I saw you smiling on the comment and understood understood the news talking. So that's fine. Don't worry. The guy being Mike, of course. Yeah, that's not a problem. Don't worry. I noticed you've got an ampersand there. Did you mean that? Did you mean to type the ampersand amp semicolon? That guy. Or was that some keyboard issue? Or oh, that was an ambulance going past with its blue lights on. Sorry, Karen. Sorry. Very Canadian of you. I don't know why you're saying sorry. Do you know why you're saying sorry? There's some woods up the hill here. You didn't type it. No, it said. Let's see if I can show you. It said fun and amp. Alright, so it says fun and amp semicolon scary. So that's what it says on my thing there. So I don't know what you meant to type there. But that's strange. It says fun and scary. Interesting. Some glitch there then, I guess. So no, I believe you, it's alright. But I might screenshot it and send it to the team though to see if they know what it was. You didn't see a semicolon. Hello, Benvito. Welcome. I'm surprised you didn't come in here while Doe was here. We'll go down Archie's Walk tonight, I don't think. Yes, so I was just going to say there's some trees not far away from here. Brain meat glitch. Brain meat glitch. I don't think it was me. It's definitely there on my screen. Yeah, so we might have heard the owl that... Oh, hang on, let's zoom in. If I can. It's going to let me. Yes, there was there. Can you see? That's a rabbit there. Hope you can see. Thank you, Vito. What movie were you watching? Oh God, Superbirds, yes, Superbirds. So did you see the rabbit when I zoomed in? It is again. Let me see if I can zoom in. Just there. Bunny rabbit. How much do you need to spend to get Superbirds? I think it's kind of similar to Periscope. The cash out is $200, I think. So if I accumulate $200 worth, then I get that black rabbit. I don't know. It looks black, but it's nighttime. Thank you, Catwheat. But you get the coins that you get. They build up just as you're watching, as you follow people and so on. They build up Waterworks, oh, I don't know what that is, Waterworks. You're crying. Or you buy them. So you kind of accumulate them as you watch, or you buy them if you want to buy more of them. Nocturnal, oh yeah, rabbits are nocturnal. Just looked in your buy means it's not in your bio. What? For your buy, it's not in your bio. Yet 200 minus that. No, it's not 200 minus 30%. That's the minus 30% is only for the subscriptions. I think that comes out when somebody buys a subscription. But I think the super arts and so on, the awards, I think you get the full value of those. I think. But yes, sorry, we were discussing the Buy Me a Coffee before. So my Buy Me a Coffee page, that's all the same as it was. That's exactly the same. But at the moment, Haps have got a thing that says Buy Me a Coffee, but it's not that. But they are changing it. Yeah, I don't think they take anything from the awards. I think you get the full. I mean, there's like a 2% handling fee or something, but it's pretty much the whole thing. I think that's how it works. I mean, you can check yourself, obviously, and probably if you email them, they'll explain everything perfectly. I would imagine. Changed to what? Well, I emailed Pablo about it, and he says they're changing that, but he didn't say how. So I guess they're just going to say, help me to broadcast or whatever, subscribe to my channel, something like that. I guess. Is he still alive? He's still alive. Yes. How do you subscribe? Well, you can go onto my profile and you can. There's a subscribe button there, but I'm not asking people to do that. Not at the moment, anyway. Not until I'm sure that I'm staying here long term. Apple it's set to take money. No, I don't think they do actually, because I don't think it's going through the Apple Store. I think Haps are taking 30% of the subscriptions, but I don't think that Apple and Google are getting anything this time. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. I said I was going to email, but still haven't yet. I'm giving them time. Right? Yes, yeah. It's going to be a long screed. Is it okay? Yeah, I think all the money aspect of it is working straight through Haps. I think so. Apple and Google are not getting any part of it. But I mean, other people probably know just as much as I do. There, I'm not saying I know everything that's happening. The chirping, still haven't heard that owl again. But it's the App Store to. I don't think so. Yeah, do ask. Clear it up, definitely. I'm still walking, Lorburn, yes. Broadcast 15-second test on the entire Haps Corporation subscribe. They're good at that. They are good. They pay attention and they want to welcome people. That's that's really nice. Yeah, so like I was saying, my suggestion for the time being, feel free to use the coins that you accumulate from, the little awards that you get from, or the coins that you get just from watching and subscribing to people and so on. Feel free to send me those. That's absolutely fine. But I'm not at the moment. I'm not suggesting that anyone subscribes to me until I know that I'm staying here. Or that's my excuse for why I've not got any subscriptions yet. But you can still use the Buy Me a Coffee though, the proper Buy Me a Coffee link. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind that at all, of course. Well, if you do become a member of my Buy Me a Coffee, I think I might send out regular posts, probably once a week, little messages by email to people. Just to say what's going on, just for the people who have sent me money through Buy Me a Coffee. as a dubious way of rewarding them. Done that a couple of times now. Sounds good. Thank you. Hello, Celeste Chipafong. Thank you for subscribing, Celeste. So I'm just wondering, actually, I haven't been wondering for a while. So you're doing subscription on Buy Me a Coffee. Well, not subscriptions exactly, but if you want to send me stuff, send me some money, then that's great. Fine. But obviously, with Periscope closing, I'm going to lose all of the money that I get from my Periscope friends, all the sweethearts there. And it's not huge amounts of money, but it adds up. It's not. I mean, if it all goes, then I would definitely miss it. So, yeah. I hope that I've still got a revenue stream from whatever I'm still going to be using, whether it's people sending me the buy me a coffee or whether it's here with the awards and so on. What's that Lorban saying? YT vary. I don't know what that means. Just wondering, because last time you said you wouldn't do subscriptions. Yes. Okay. Right. That takes 30%. Now I think that's Matthew. I think that's 30% of the subscriptions, but they don't take anything from the awards. Like I say, I think. Yes. So the subscriptions thing. With the buy me a coffee, I'm not. Well, you can do, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. We'll sort it all out another time. I'll make things clearer, both in my head and in yours another time. But I'm not suggesting at the moment that anybody subscribes to me at all. So there's no need for subscribing to me, and you won't get anything extra, even if you did. As I say, we'll think about that if I decide I'm going to be here permanently. But you can send me a coffee if you want to. You can just send me a £5 buy me a coffee thing if you want to. That's absolutely fine. I wouldn't turn that down. No, I'm not doing monthly subscription. No. Maybe I might suggest people do that in the future, maybe, but I'm not doing that as things stand. Yes, do unsubscribe, Lad. Yes. You'll cancel. Okay, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah. I mean, you can do if you really wanted to, because it is really easy to cancel, I believe. Like I said before, it's not like it's a 6-month subscription or anything like that. So you could, but I'm certainly not suggesting that people do. Let's turn it around so you can see my face. I mean, who wouldn't want to subscribe to this face after all? But yeah, that's the situation as it is, I think. So feel free to send me the awards here, and feel free to use the buy me a coffee, but there's no commitment that I'm suggesting. Not yet, anyway. Decided Haps is your new home. Have you? You decided that? I mean, you were saying just a few days ago that you didn't like it, that you weren't happy. Yes, it was rhetorical. You decided it's your new home now, though. Okay. Well, I mean, it might be heading that way for me as well. It does look pretty good, but I've kind of still got. What happens if you sponsor somebody? I think you then it's a regular payment, whatever amount it is per month, but you can cancel it anytime you want. I think that's all it is. It's just that you would send that person £5 or whatever. That guy has moustache. Yeah, so I'm thinking that I've still got a hope that they're going to improve Twitter Live. So I'm not saying, and I probably never will say, I'm exclusively going to be on apps, because I'm going to be on YouTube as well anyway. But it's looking as if it might be a good platform. It might be good. I don't feel any loyalty to Twitter at all. If I don't stick around here, I'll be moved to Twitch. Fair enough. Yeah, it's not that I feel loyalty to Twitter, but because I'm already there, and because they might be improving things, I've still got um, a finger in the pie. If you see what I mean. I'm still waiting and willing to. Are we back? Okay. Shut us down now. Hopefully we're back now. Let me see. I'm here. Too much to it. Yes. Okay, I'm back. I think. Tell you what I think happened there. I think that was. I think that was my. Okay. On my phone contract, I get so many gigabytes data on my phone contract, and then you top it up later with more packs or more whatever it is. I forget what you call them. And I noticed I just got a text from EE, my provider, saying you'd run out of data and you'd switch to a new pack, switch to the next lump of data. So I think it's probably that somehow. So I'm actually thinking that it might be using quite a lot of data. I hope it's not using too much, because I've only got so much. But normally I wouldn't hit the. That was bad. Normally I wouldn't hit the data limits on Periscope. It's not using too much. Will I do teaching scopes again? I will at some point. I certainly will. Probably when things are getting more back to normal with the pandemic, I'll start doing the teaching scopes again, or teaching whatever. Need to go unlimited expense. And I can't really bother to change my contract, to be honest. But hopefully it's not using too much. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just walk into town a little bit, take you into town just briefly, and then I'll make sure that I've filled my rings, make sure that I've got enough exercise done today, and then I'll go home and eat something, because I'm getting very, very hungry now. Yeah, well, I don't know about that. Against heavier than Paris, I think it might be. Battery not too. Oh, well, I'll say that. My battery is 2 bars down. If you can see that. So yeah, well, shouldn't be too. I mean, we've been doing this an hour and a quarter. That's not too bad. It's not too bad, I guess. It's still my battery's still feeding power to my phone, so that's okay. But yeah, the data does worry me, though, I have to say. Good morning, Graham. Welcome. I'm pleased with, pleased with this little test as far as YouTube's concerned. But I'm pleased with that. I'll have to have a look at my YouTube content thing in the YouTube studio. Have a look at that, see what it says. But that's really good that people can comment straight from YouTube and it's going out live. I'm very pleased with that. My suspicion before I did this was maybe it would just upload the video to YouTube later on, but I'm really happy that it's doing it live. That's a nice little surprise. Slanjavar. Hello, Ken. Ken. It's a wee morning. Well, it's morning certainly. Tiny. Okay. Nice to see you here, though. Nice that you're in here. It's really nice that a lot of my Periscope friends are on here as well. That's good to see. Not everybody, but I mean, what I mean by that is not all of my Periscope friends are here. But it is good to see lots of familiar faces. That's positive. That's certainly another take in the positive columns, perhaps. We'll see, what that's like medium term. But yeah, that's good. I thought you were saying not everyone here was yes. That's why I clarified. But yeah, overall, I've got a positive attitude towards apps. I think overall I'm in the yes column overall for the moment. Yeah, so like I say, I think we'll stop in the town and then I'll check my exercise, check that I've walked far enough, and that Tesco not 24 hours. I don't think it is now. I think it was, but I don't think it is anymore. I think they open at 6 or something. You can see there's very few people in the car park anyway. I'll check I've done my exercise and I'll go home and then I'll have something to eat because I'm getting really hungry. It's getting windy again. No, yeah, like I said, I think is it 6 till midnight or something, and the Asda is similar. I think the lights are up on the Christmas tree. I'll have a little look and see. Yes, they are. Okay, we'll go up to the Christmas tree and show you the lights there. Windy. So we're not going to have the last few years, last 3 or 4 years, I've scoped the little carol concert on Christmas Eve under the tree here. But that's not going ahead this year for because of the thing, which is a shame. Because I quite like doing that. It was a nice little thing to do. Is Asda open all night? I thought it was a similar hours. Okay. Yeah, so it's a shame that we're not going to have the little carol concert on Christmas Eve. Because despite my usual unenthusiasm about Christmas, I quite like that actually. So, like I say, we'll stop here. The thing, yes. Uh, and the lights are off on the reindeer, unfortunately. So we can't see those get lit up. You can just about see them there. The reindeer. Yes, anyway, we've got to stop here. Let's go like that so we can see what's happening. There we go. Kurt Russell is lurking there, is he? Okay. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for walking with me. Thanks for all of your comments and the awards and keeping me company. Thanks for helping to test apps again and YouTube. And incidentally, Helen, I think I said before, you can lurk. You can edit everybody. Poetry's better. I've not been to. I've not seen it. Is it the one on the high street beside the beside Ken the horse? Is that right? Yeah, the thing. Okay. Oh, that's the thing, right? Yes, gotcha. Understood. Understood. Got the reference now. Thank you, Graham. What was I saying? I was saying something, wasn't I? No, you distracted me. What was I saying? I've forgotten. I've forgotten. What was it? That's not important. By the way, oh yes, it was. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It's alright. Ignore that. Right. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you all, I guess, in a day or two. No particular plans at the moment, but thanks for being here anyway. And I'll see you all later on. No, I was going to say you can edit the comments, but that's, yeah, irrelevant. Don't worry. Okay, I'll see you all later. Thanks for being here, Haps and Twitter and YouTube, and I'll see you all later. Cheery bye, everyone.